One of the interesting things about Angie Stone is she was almost like a female version of Forrest Gump, if you will, because obviously, um, early days of hip hop would funk you up, and then doing multiple session work, working with a who's who, behind the scenes, from having a hand in early hip hop on Sugar Hill Rock Star, a big hand in D'Angelo's career, etc. But something that will really give you the like, wow, she really was on that Forrest Gump trajectory. She had a hand in bringing Mariah Carey to a major label. That's right. You always hear the story about Mariah being background vocalist on Brenda K's Star, and you heard that story. But Angie Stone was there to pushing Mariah to with a major label as opposed to India back in the day. It's amazing the stories of how small a world it is, especially in the black music world, because so often than not, you might see a lot of faces in places, but there's only like a handful of people that really get through the cracks, that really get to that next level. But anyway, this was quite an eye opener that Angie Stone had a hand in Mariah Carey's career. Now I seen the iHeart, and she had tributes, Mumi Long and Tori, I can't think of the last name right now. But anyway, they covered her songs. And they did a good job. Did a good job, you know. Mariah's range and everything. I've been hit and miss with Mariah Carey. I can, that can be a real, however you want to go with it. But we still talking about her. But this is quite a revelation that Angie Stone had a hand in bringing her, because so often than not, you get this Hollywood fancy story, and you get this romanticized story and how this goes, but you really don't understand the behind the scenes of how it really go down. Angie Stone was doing A&R without really being A&R. Had a hand in a lot of stuff, you know. Uh, she just is impactful for a lot of the new Jill neo soul movement, if you will. Roberta Flack was the queen of it. Angie Stone had a big hand in that pot, though. She had a big hand in that pot. She definitely paid some dues. She went through a lot, uh, had to fight left and right. So, it says a lot when you hear these stories, but you never get the honesty truth about who should get the credit for what they really do, and that's the sad part, because Angie Stone really, really paid her dues. It's a when you're so busy romanticizing the industry and you see all the awards and the nominations and this and that and the other, but and the whole shebang, the totality, but to actually, get a glimpse into who really put it down, who really uh, put things in motion for some of the acts that end up having long term careers, you know, it speaks volumes. And it says a certain humbleness that goes on to that, because, yeah, we get excited about the ones that we see in the forefront, but what about the unsung? About the ones who were paying, were saying, yeah, that person should definitely, you know. So that alone should be rewarded of a lifetime of monetary right there. That she had the foresight and insight to see that Mariah Carey was going to have one of the most successful, long lasting careers. I mean, think about it, you know. So you'd be surprised who's really laying in the cut and what they see and what they say. It's just that a lot of times the real actual credits never get mentioned and they're never bestowed upon. But Angie Stone had a hand in a lot of different careers and people, you know. And rest in peace. We know there's a lot more that went on with the situation, because she was speaking out about the industry and what they owed her. And I think we'll ever get the truth of that, you know. And I'm not making her out to be historical when I say this in comparison, but she was important as a light that shined on this for her time. But by the time they actually tell the truth about what really happened with Angie Stone, it's gonna be like the how long it took with the JFK files and all this other stuff that comes out and whatnot. Because they sit on a lot of stuff for a long time. But you can bet your bottom dollar, uh, she knew a lot, and she was involved with a lot more than people can ever imagine. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. Share it if you like, and hit the membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace and rest in peace to Angie Stone. Out.